Good morning. Today is September the 10th, 2018. This is the second lesson using the pictures that were sent to us, and we hope to make this a very practical and useful lesson for you using these pictures. If you do not have the pictures that I'm referring to, the slides, please let me know and I'll be happy to send them to you. These come from various sources over the internet. These are not slides that I created, and so I can't take credit for that. And it was a student that sent this information to me. This is the second slide in the list. I'll go in order. There are approximately 71 different slides, so it'll take a couple months for us to get through all of this material. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below where you find this video. You can contact us on WhatsApp or Facebook or YouTube. However you got this information, we'll be glad to help you as best we can. These are a few slang words and expressions, and some of these are more British than American. But I'll read the expressions, and then I'll read the expressions again with the explanation of the expression. And I will not try to speak in Portuguese, but after I give the explanation, I hope that you can understand the approximate translation you would use in Portuguese. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. Okay, these are contractions. I am for I'm bursting, I'm starving, I'm stuffed, I'm great, I'm wrecked, I'm pissed off. Pissed off is probably not something you want to use in every context and every situation, and I want to show something in the dictionary about that. This is interesting because there's a big difference between the way that people with a background in British English use this expression opposed to those with an American English background, and I found that out when I studied this, and so it's not something that I knew from a British perspective, only the American one. So, I'm bursting, according to this information, means I need to go to the toilet very soon. Normally in the United States, we call the room that you go to the bathroom. So this seems to be more of a European, British English perspective on this information. And the toilet is the actual object you use in the United States to urinate or and defecate in the room. When you in the United States, sometimes we say go number 1 or number 2. So when you have to use the facilities, use the restroom or the bathroom. But in Europe, with British English, many times the actual room is called the toilet, or the WC, the water closet. So that's a little bit different. I'm starving means the person is extremely hungry. Obviously, this is an expression, a slang. It's hyperbolic because starving means a person is in the process of dying because he or she has not eaten sufficient sustenance to live. So I'm very hungry, I'm extremely hungry, I'm really hungry, I'm starving. It's a common expression in the United States and apparently in the United Kingdom, in Britain, in those countries that speak British English as well. I'm stuffed means I've eaten a lot and I can't eat more. I cannot eat any more. You are at the limit. You are stuffed. If you go to a taxidermist, they stuff normally animals that have died to make statues, to make a stuffed animal, not a toy, but to make a remembrance of that animal. So when you say I'm stuffed, it means you can't eat anymore. You're full. I'm great. Can be something sarcastic. If you say I'm great, it usually doesn't mean, it means the opposite. It means I'm very good and happy, according to this material. It's very common people to say, oh, how are you doing? I'm great. um, I'm wrecked. uh, Wrecked is usually when you have an accident. So like a car accident, you wreck your car. A wreck, when something is a wreck, something is messed up. So from an American perspective, I'm not sure how common this is. So this appears to be more British. But you could use, oh, I'm wrecked. I'm beaten. I'm dead tired. I'm a zombie. Uh, I'm extremely tired. Is what someone would say using a slang expression for that. And I'm pissed off. I'm angry about something. Now let me see this. I think you can see the dictionary here. I'm going to make the dictionary a little bit bigger, and so it'll fit more in the. Here we go. I think that fits in the window better. In the this is Cambridge.com or Cambridge.org. The Cambridge Dictionary online, and it gives a meaning of pissed, and not a word you want to use. It's not a curse word or a bad word, but it's as close as any word can be. Recently on television, I was watching a sports program, and someone said that pissed him off, and then he excused himself. He should not have said that. So it's not a thing you say normally in polite company, people like to say. Um, it's an adjective in the United Kingdom. It can mean someone when they're drunk. I did not know that. The example that they give here is, I can't remember. I was pissed at the time. Um, Here in the U.S., it means more of an annoyance. After a verb, he's gonna or he is going to be pissed when he finds out what happened. He's going to be angry. He's going to be annoyed. He's going to be upset. And here are some words that are associated. It's here. It says a drop too much to drink. It's an idiom, and you have all the words associated with being drunk, and that's more of the British. That's more of the British example here with these words that you can see on dictionary on the Cambridge Dictionary online. So in Portuguese, what would you say when you need to go to the bathroom very soon? You can't hold anything anymore. You have to go to the restroom very quickly. I'm bursting. What would you say in Portuguese if you're very hungry? In English, you might say, I'm starving. I'm extremely hungry. In Portuguese, what would you say? I'm stuffed. In Portuguese, how would you express that? Not translating I'm stuffed, but what would you say in its place? I'm great. I'm wrecked. I'm extremely tired. I'm zonked. I've heard people say. And then I'm pissed off. I'm angry about something. And you need to know that coming from Latin and French, when you piss, it means to urinate. But that's not the most polite way to say something. When someone is pissed off, they're angry about something, or from a British perspective, they were drunk. And so that is a whole different situation. So this is the second lesson. I hope this has been helpful. I would appreciate if you are able to repeat these words, these phrases, and these expressions and send them to me if you're one of my students. And also send the equivalent in Portuguese if that's possible. I hope you have a great day. Let us know how we can be a blessing to you. This is Pastor Timothy saying hugs and prayers from the Pew family, and study English with the Lord. Have a wonderful day.